Off mic. Okay, to our next story. You know, when Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State made to stop the infamous sit-at-home gambit some weeks back, a lot of folks wondered if he could cross the Rubicon. Today, we can share his elation at the victory. A jubilant Governor Soludo said the suspension of the weekly sit-at-home order in the Southeast has begun to translate into tangible economic recovery, with over 45,000 shops reopening for business at the Onitsha main market. As far as he is concerned, the feat was achieved by the sustained security operations of this government. No less than 62 criminal camps across the state were dismantled. That's a big one. A new dawn is here for the economy of the Southeast region, won't you say?
Yes, I'm very happy that Professor Soludo put his foot down, that this sit-at-home has to stop. Because you ask yourself, okay, who does this sit-at-home benefit? Some years back, Eze Chukwuemeka Eri of Aubugad, the chairman of the Southeast Caucus of the Senate, Senator Eyinaya Baribe, and the late Senator Ifeanyi Uba went to meet Nnamdi Kanu in his cell at the DSS headquarters. And they extracted a commitment from him that he should make a proclamation stopping sit-at-home. Before then, IPOB has said, okay, sit-at-home will happen only on the days when they are taking Nnamdi Kanu to court. He now said, okay, I'm cancelling sit-at-home totally. Whether the day they are bringing him to court, total. And they got him to write it in his own hand.
And sign.
That's more than 2 years ago. Yet, some people still continue to enforce sit-at-home, tell people not to go to work and all that.
You get the impression it is a franchise.
The people who instituted it in the first place, they said they are not interested anymore. So why would anybody continue to say, no, don't go to work? Imagine students
writing exams.
You stop them. Students won't go to school on Monday. They will now be going to school on Saturday to make up for that day that they've lost. So Governor Soludo just felt, what's going on? We are losing money. The Igbo man likes to open his container on a Monday.
Okay.
People were forced to divert their businesses to other states. States like Delta. States like Akwa Ibom.
Akwa Ibom, yeah.
So the governor just felt, look, enough is enough. These people on their own, they continue to cite insecurity, this and that. But a lot of them had already grown accustomed to lounging on Mondays. So those days they will just sit, they will be drinking, they will not go to their shop. So the governor said, no, I'm not having it. And he put his foot down. What have we seen now? Heavy foot traffic inside the famous Onitsha main market. When the governor threatened that, look, in overriding public interest, I can decide to revoke this year and use
turn the market into a public school, for instance.
So they then saw that this man is serious. So he said, if you don't go there, I'm going to shut this market for an extended period. And they went. The following week, more people went. So we are now seeing the end of sit-at-home. And to even strengthen the governor's hand, a more powerful spokesperson of IPOB also said, okay, Nnamdi Kanu has said that no sit-at-home. That is for the second time. So what is it? The governor is saying, yes, now the market is booming thanks to the security that we provided. Since they opened that market, have you had any incident? that maybe IPOB went and opened fire on people. No, that has not happened. Which means that people are just afraid, you know, without validation. When we went to do the media chat with Governor Soludo some months back, before the election, we drove from Oka to Enugu to catch our flight on a Monday, because the media chat was on a Sunday, and we needed to all go back home by the next day. We drove.
No incident.
No incident, and we were not accompanied by security. Not one policeman accompanied us. And they told us, no, don't worry, nothing will happen. And we drove we prayed, and nothing happened to us. And many people we saw a lot of vehicles moving. So some of these, even security issues, are exaggerated sometimes. You know? So kudos to the governor for putting his foot down. A leader has to be strong, take big decisions.
Oh yeah. Mayor, let's put figures to it. Governor Soludo said each time you close the market, we're losing 8 billion naira, if you understand. So Onitsha main market, for instance, is a hub. It's like the Japan of Nigeria.
Not only that it's a hub, it's the biggest market in West Africa.
Yeah.
And it's so sad that for so long, some criminal elements could force the people to cause that economic hemorrhage in a state like Anambra. But why we have to commend Soludo is that Soludo is a leader, because one of the attributes of a leader is for you to have courage to be able to do things. Yes, some people may argue that he couldn't have done that in his first term, but fine, he couldn't do that in his first time. But in his second term, he did it, and he showed the way to a lot of leaders in the Southeast how they should go.
After all, he's not eyeing a third term.
No. So he was able to, and he was confronted, and I love the way he put it down to say, look, he closed it for 1 week. He said, if you don't open this market, I'm going to close it for another 1 month, and subsequently, I can even revoke the thing.
When for me, when he shopped there on a Monday, and paid for, that's when people have agreed to come back, because like I said, they saw the reason that it was adamant and they could do that. And that is why we should do what we should do. A leader has to be able to take tough decisions. You cannot say because you are scared of IPOB, you will do things that you will not be able to take the decisions that is in the interest of the generality of the people. That's it. After all, governments everywhere exist for the benefit of the people and not the other way around.
True.
Okay then, our next story.